Hey guys, Richard Butler here, and good morning. It's Sunday morning here in Barcelona at 10 o'clock, and I wanted to talk to you today about Sqribble. Yes, I know I've been talking about Sqribble. Yeah, okay, so you should be able to see my screen here. And Sqribble is simply amazing. And if you haven't picked it up, you need to go to this page, which I've put into the chat, and let me just put it in as a comment. No, sorry about that effect. And I wanted to do a walkthrough of Sqribble today because I wanted to show you how good it actually is. So if I just go into my Sqribble account here, and I can never get the name of it right. Okay, so here we go. And what you will see is there's a special offer on at the moment, and you'll see that in the link that I provided. But let me show you how easy this is. So here's a couple of projects that I've been working on. And you'll see one of them is the essential tools you need for your business, which I shared with you. These are transcripts that I am providing for a membership site that I've created. But let me show you how easy it is to create a new project. So I go in here, create new project. I then select from one of the about 15 or 20 templates that come up with the actual system. So I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to have a look through it. Okay, looks nice. Yeah, I like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that and I'm going to say use. I'm going to call this stay away from Facebook. Okay, I click on next. I say create your ebook. Now I could grab a URL if I wanted, and that would take all of the content in from a blog post that I've written. I could copy and paste content manually. I could upload Word, but what I find the best is to create your ebook and then copy and paste the content. So I'm going to finish that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some private label rights content that I have. And let's just say this, I achieved my goals. So it doesn't matter the content, it doesn't match the actual book, but that's okay. So here's the content. I have that open there. And what I'm going to do is actually, sorry, I copied and pasted all that content out of that. So let me just go back and let me just search. Let me just see, just 1 second there. Okay, this one about diabetes. Okay, so 5 foods that can help diabetes. Now, I can go in here and I can change this and call this, how to break your Facebook addiction. Now, then what I can do is I can just move this up here. I can get rid of this, the manual, just like that. And I can then move this down. Now, I could also change this image if I wanted, and the table of contents I'll tell you about just in a second. So I would go down here and I would then go in here and change all these. So are you addicted to Facebook? Okay, now, then I would get the article that I've written, or the article, the PLR article that I have, and I would copy this here. Okay, double click in here, paste. Okay, and this automatically gets elongated if the actual text is larger than what I have there. So let me just highlight there. Now it's on my Mac here. So okay, so I would paste everything in here. I'd put in a new headline, breaking the addiction. I would put in another headline here, 5 top tips. And here I can change everything here. If I wanted to change the background color here, I could go in here and I could say the border color there, I want that to be a green. And then when I save that, that should actually do that for, sorry, that was this one here, the background color here. I wanted that color and I can do that. I could also do the background color of the pages here. and I could say, I want this particular page to be a lighter color than the others. And you can see the way that is so easy to do. So I go down here and I say, contact me now for coaching. Okay. And then I have the thank you page. Now, if I want to put in a header, I click into the header and I put breaking the addiction. And then what I can do is I can just click on that, and I click on the H here, and all the headers change to that. Under page 2, I could have here, what I could do is, well, I could actually change that as well if I wanted. Okay, so I could put in a different text there if I wanted. And then to do the table of contents, what I do is I go to settings and I go to generate table of contents, and it comes up like that. Now, how easy is that? To me, it's super easy. Okay, display headers. I'm going to say show with page number. And I'm going to say, I'm going to go down here now. And I'm going to go into the footer now, and I'm going to put in contact me now. I can put that in as a link. Okay, open that in a new window. Press OK. Just click on the little F here. That makes that footer all the way like that. I save that. And then what I simply do is generate ebook. So when I go into generate ebook, I say new method PDF. I don't know what the old method is, but the new method seems to work. The ebook, I downloaded. I go here. I go to date. And oops, a daisy, look at that. Okay, so something has gone wrong up at the top. So if something goes wrong, all I need to do is I need to go up here, and I may just have to move that, or I may just have to create 2 different sections here. So let me just see if I can change that. So if I go here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say font size 40. Okay, how to break your Facebook. Okay, save, generate ebook. Okay, and then we'll see. Now, there's a couple of things that you might need to tweak there just to make changes. And if I go in here, close that. Okay, so that's something to do with the font there, with the spacing that I would just have to work on. So again, I could just go in here and I could say, let me see, that is probably going to be, yeah, the width and height here of the font, I would say, because there was a certain font in there. If you remember, it was a certain size. But let me just show you how I can add a new headline in. So I can go down here, I can click on this plus sign for a new object or a new element. I go into headline. That should appear, where are you, new headline? That should appear just up here. Okay, I think, actually I don't think, there it is. Okay, so I have my headline here. I move it up. Yep, that's my author name. Okay, perfect. So break the Facebook addiction, and pardon any spelling mistakes there. I go in here. I say font size 60. Okay, I move that over. And again, I'll save, and let's generate that again. So generate ebook, new method. It's going to download. And once it's downloaded, let me open it in a new tab. And there we go. That's perfect. So there's no problems editing that. Now, if I wanted to add a new page, I could click on this plus button here, and it gives me these templates here. So I could just mix and match, have one page in this content, one page in this content, one page of that content. I click this in here, the dummy text comes in again. The header, I will just have to put in again. Okay, so I put it in the wrong place. So let's say I put it in the wrong place. I can click on the down arrow. That goes here. Okay, I would put in the header again because it hasn't picked up the header. I could change this image. Where am I going? Okay, so sorry, some of these images, like the background image, you may have to go in and you may have to just change it from here. Okay, because you can see here that this is the URL of that particular image. So if you wanted to change that image or have a background image, you put it in through the background image here. Now, if I wanted to move this around or to, for example, put in another image, I could say single image. Okay, it comes in here. I click on it. I go to image URL. I put this one in here, and then I can just move that around. Okay, so I can put that here. And then what I might say is, what I want to do with that one is move it up a little bit, move this up a little bit. And of course, I can always make this image smaller if I want. Okay, I'd have to do it in proportion because otherwise it's not gonna look well. And that would resize that. So I think you'll see that, let me just exit that saving here. You'll see that I have a number of projects already working. Now, what I did was, for example, on this one here, that I'm doing a module transcript, if I just go in and edit that, I had a layout that I liked. Okay, I tweaked it a little bit because I put this little image here. I went in and I added a couple of extra pages. I added in my header and footer. And then what I did was I was able to say, okay, I like that version, and I was able to clone that. So each time I get exactly the same layout for my document. So to me, let me just stop